defense? What's been the key for you guys, especially offensively?
This team stayed hungry. When the adversity hit, we kept at it. We kept getting better in practice. Picked up our level of defense, and everything started working out.
Late tonight, the goal was trying to get it inside as much as possible. You guys had a ton of points in the paint.
Yeah, definitely. We want to establish Tony inside the paint every time, every game. When we go inside out, that's when our offense is the most efficient. And Tony did a great job doing that. We took advantage of the mismatch. And before the game, I told him I wanted 30 and 10. He was 2 points away from it, but we need him to play that every game. It opens up everybody.
Bryce didn't have quite the the 3-point shooting night that he had, but it did seem like he did a little bit of everything else. How much has he improved just as overall as a playmaker?
He's gotten a lot better. He's gone in and watched film, broken down film on great point guards. And he's really leading the team. He's controlling the pace of the offense, and he didn't shoot the 3 ball the way he was shooting the last game, but he made great passes, great drop offs in the paint when he was driving and sucking in defense. So that's great. That's what we need out of him.
Were there times this season where you ever doubted you would get to this point?
No, this was one of my goals, personally, individual goal. I'm coming back. I wanted to get back to the Sweet 16, especially last year. I felt like we had a great team to make a run. So I was always eager and hungry to get back here, and I'm glad this team accomplished it, and I'm looking to make another run.
A week ago, everyone was saying y'all should have beat this tournament. How did it feel now to be the first team in this week?
It feels great, but we knew that all the noise that was coming in, but we've done a great job all season just blocking it out. Whenever somebody's been doubting us or adversity hitting us, when we went on that 5-game losing streak heading into conference, we just stayed in this locker room and believed in one another and believed in ourselves, and starting to prove them wrong. So hopefully we can get another win.
So even during that 5-game losing streak, could you imagine you'd be in the Sweet 16 as bad as that was back then?
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely see the potential in this team. I never doubted myself, all my teammates. And that's what's great about this young team. They stayed believing. They didn't know what to expect going into conference. We started off 0-2, and after that we got back home and everything started to click.
Norman, how much incentive is it to try and prove people wrong when you do hear that, and especially hearing it all season?
What happened?
How much of an incentive is it to prove people wrong when you hear comments like you've heard the last week and all season?
It's really big, but my main focus is not to write up every time somebody says something bad about me or the team. It's to really fight and believe in what's going on in this locker room and what the coaches are saying. And I think not only myself but the team has done a great job. We're going to let our game speak for itself, and this team has done that all season. We've overcome adversity all year long, and the tough games that we've had, and we've been able to make a run in this tournament right now.
Does this Sweet 16 feel better than last year's?
It feels great. I can't put it into words, but it was both a great feeling to accomplish it for the first time last year and to do it again back-to-back seasons. It's great. I'm just glad that the freshmen were able to accomplish have their first season hitting the Sweet 16. I was joking around with Tom my freshman year, and I was sitting at home watching March Madness. So for him to be able to experience that, it's great to see these guys excited, and I'm ready to go into Houston.
How has Alfred made all this work? He's taken a lot of criticism. Coach. He's taken a lot of criticism, but he seems to have. You guys seem to play smart. You seem to. How does he get you all respect?
He stayed in what's going on in the team. He's always said from early on when we had our team retreat that he believes in this team. He believes in the potential that we've had. As long as we keep growing and giving them maximum effort, the sky's the limit for us. And no matter what's been said, he's done a great job blocking it out, and he's done a great job keeping this team together and a family feel in the locker room and outside off the court. He's done a great job with that. So we trust Coach and we believe everything he's saying.
He seems to connect with you guys. You think he's a former player to that help?
Definitely. Him being a player coach is big time. He's been there. He's been in the tough games. He's been in tough losses. He's experienced everything as a college player and at the professional level. So he has a great head on his shoulders, and he knows how to relate to us.
Is this the best you've ever seen Tony play?
One of the best games I've seen him play. 40 minutes of dominating the paint and grabbing rebounds and blocking shots. And so that's what we need him to keep it up. We need him to be hungry like that every game, because when he's like that, I think nobody can stop us, because the inside, the outside, us driving kicks, everything's opens up on our offense.
When could you tell this game was going to be special for him? Was there a time early on that you could...
Early on, I think he got like 6 or 4 points in a row, 8 points in a row, something like that. I seen him he was going after every rebound. I think Looney had 2 putbacks. He snatched it, done a spin move, and went it back up. I was like, okay, that's what we need. And I just kept it in the air the whole game. I'm like, keep going. We're gonna feed you. And he kept at it, and I'm proud of him.
He wasn't at the end of the game against SMU. How much do you think that affected him?
I don't think that affected him at all. You know, something great about this team is that we believe in everybody who's playing. We believe in every one of our teammates. So whether he's on the bench, he's cheering for his teammates. Well, I'm on the bench, I'm cheering for my teammates. So I don't think it really affected him. He believes, and he knew that it was probably something that Coach saw in the game where he wanted to exploit something or something like that. And we fully trusted the system, so it was his time to shine, and he did that.
Do you think it made him
play that well? Do you think that fueled him at all?
I think that fuels everybody. You know, when you come out first game of the tournament and you want to play so well, you know, and you have a tough couple minutes, and then it turns into a full game. You know, you can get down and you can play better than that. You know, and we believe Tony that can play better than that, and we've seen him do it all year. So we just stayed in his ear, you know, after the game and told him to keep going and keep playing. Coach was talking to him, and he did that, and he came out and executed.
Has he had trouble at times keeping going? Is that something you guys have had to keep on him, maybe, just to not to stay motivated, but to just keep on that eagle?
Yeah, just to keep on that hunger mentality. You know, I think a lot of young players get like happy when they're like doing well. You know, Tony has some big games. You know, you get happy and you don't want to get content. So I think I'm staying in his ear, staying and motivating him, keeping him positive, and keep feeding him the rock. He's the sky's the limit for him.
It seems like he had more of a killer instinct tonight than maybe any other.
Yeah, and that's what we need him to do. You know, the know that the player guarding him can't hold him in the paint, and that he's bigger, he's stronger. He'd be more aggressive, cause them to get in foul trouble. It's great for him. You know, it's a confidence boost for him. So hopefully he keeps that going.
You know, he likes to goof around before the game. When does he flip that switch? At what point before the game does he become a different Tony?
When we're getting ready and getting focused. You know, as soon as we hit this locker room, I think he really focuses on the task at hand and knowing his opponent. You know, and that's what we need him to do. Get him focused early and get him going early, and it's going to open up everything for us.
Just for comparison purposes.